Strap in good and tight. It's time for Northern Track, the North Country's only source for updating you on what's happening on local tracks in your area. Brought to you this week by Arts Jug, Number One Speed, Baker Graphics, Carvel Ice Cream, Black River Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. And now, for Northern Track.
The Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule at the Adirondack International Speedway, Beaver Falls, New York, is proud to present the Empire 100. May 4th with the rain date of May 5th. AIS 2002 season opener for late model racing, the Dealmaker Empire 100 Super Action Show with cup lights, 4 cylinders, NX Legends, street stocks, and the debut of 100 laps and heats. The Adirondack International Speedway, 346 RACE.
We're the name you know and trust. When you do it yourself, you can count on us in every way. Why, it's lumber and building supplies, quality and service since 1892. We're here helping people like you. White's lumber and building supplies, helping you build to be the best.
Red hot savings and red hot prices right now. During our Red Hot Clear the Lot sales event at all 6 FX Caprera locations. New Cavaliers starting at $12,495. New S10 starting at $10,639. New Neons from $10,505. New Dodge Ram 1500 from $17,495. Red hot savings right now during our Red Hot Clear the Lot sales event at all 6 FX Caprera locations in Pulaski, Alexandria Bay, Carthage, and 3 locations in Watertown, including the Salmon Run Mall. FX marks the spot.
The Adirondack International Speedway in Beaver Falls, New York, in conjunction with the Dealmaker Auto Group, present the Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule for May. On May 18th, AIS 2002 season opener for open wheel racing and Nora Speed Show. We've got May 25th on Memorial Day weekend, you won't forget, with live music from Bad Company, Nema, Winged Midgets, Dealmaker Challenge Series, 4-cylinder dwarfs, NX Legends, or Street Stocks. Check out the Adirondack International Speedway online at www.adirondackspeedway.com.
And now, let's head to Brewerton Speedway for all the great racing action.
Do it. We weren't expecting that, were we, Doug? I started with the... I'm glad you didn't throw the green because he would have had to throw the yellow. Mid-start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Bauer, 29-point lead over Alan Johnson, starting right behind him. And by the way, Chuck Hebing gone to the back, car didn't fire on its own in the pit area. They had to push him. That's why Chuck Hebing is at the back. 35 laps. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to settle it all as they go up into turn number 1 and 2. Jeremy Corcoran and Jimmy Phelps side by side. Corcoran with the advantage as they go to turn 3. The Works touchless car wash ride of Corcoran down on the inside. The Fleet Pride 99J. Jimmy Phelps works the top. Who's going to lead lap 1? It's going to be Jimmy Phelps. And Ronnie Johnson puts the number 21 up into position number 3 with the number 91 of Billy Decker right there on the inside. Tim McCready on the move as he battles with Pat Ward and Chuck Bauer as they dance up into 3. Remember, Bauer needs to finish 13th or better. If he does, there's nothing anybody can do to catch him. Alan Johnson in the Mitsubishi car can win, and it won't matter. Chuck Bauer right now sitting in position number 10. And the Phelps number 99J, your race leader, and here comes Ronnie Johnson. RJ wound up tight on the high side, looking to get by the Corcoran number 3C for position number 2. As the number 91 of Billy Decker right there in the 4th spot. Bob McCready rides in 5th. Boy, look at Johnson now in the Coors Light. 21 finds some fight on the top side and swap plays and go to the inside. Great move as they head to turn number 3. Now drifts up. Corcoran takes a peek, but Johnson will have second. As they go up into the turn, Bob McCready now tries the high side. He sees what Jimmy Phelps did. Now he'll try the top groove as he races with the 91 of Billy Decker. As the 99B of Chuck Bauer and Alan Johnson still nose to tail as they go to 4. Boy, McCready jumped the cushion that time. Billy Decker found some room down on the inside. So the Ringland Financial ride of Billy Decker now sitting in that number 4 spot, and Alan Johnson's right behind Chuck Bauer. As they go into the turn, Bauer and the Fuller M1 and the Johnson number 1 battling together as AJ tries to the inside of Bauer. He'll take the spot away. I believe believe that might be for the 12th position as they go to turn 1. And right now, Bauer's got to be sitting in the car going, that's okay, as long as I finish right where you are, I got the championship. He may follow Alan Johnson, but he's a racer, so he's going to give it everything he's got. Jimmy Phelps with a 5-car length advantage over RJ, followed by Billy Decker. Corcoran sitting in 4th, but he's got Bob McCready right there with him on the high side. Prentice in the number 47 looking strong right now in position number 6. Jimmy Phelps with only one career big block win. It came a few years ago at Utica County Fair Speedway. Ronnie Johnson has won on big tracks, but has never won on a short track like here in Brewerton. But boy, he's picked this place up quickly. Don't count out Billy Decker. Oh, Jeremy Corcoran almost lost it. They stack up behind him. Alan Johnson, Tim McCready. Corcoran got the thing sideways, scrubbed off speed. There was no place for everybody to go behind him. And Chuck Bauer running a conservative race right now. Saw that happen in front of him. And shot your Tim McCready's, your Pat Wards, and your Chuck Bauers. Yep, and he has now joined that group. All he has to do is finish this race, and he will be the track champion for the year 2000. But he's got a full of cars ahead of him to contend with right now as Decker takes the second spot away from Ronnie Johnson. Working now into turn number 3. Bob McCready watches from his number 4 spot. Scotty Prentice now trying to get down to the inside, and he's going to pick up a spot getting around Bob McCready. Now Prentice may be ready to try Ronnie Johnson for 3rd. As they race off the turn, Prentice on the inside of RJ. Bob McCready right there. Pick a groove. Which way do you go? Jim Burke goes around it, and up in turn number 2. This will bring out the yellow. Jim Burke having trouble with the handle on that S&S chassis car. Just had it go around on him down in 1 and 2.
Don't touch that dial. Northern Track will be right back.
We're the name you know and trust. When you do it yourself, you can count on us in every way. Why, it's lumber and building supplies. Quality and service since 1892. We're here helping people like you. White's Lumber and Building Supplies, helping you build to be the best.
At Saboro's Family Restaurants, their mission is to provide a wholesome dining experience with top-quality food and staff that wants to exceed customers' expectations. Their vision is to continue a tradition of quality family dining at a reasonable cost in a comfortable atmosphere. Saboro's Family Restaurants value their customers and continue to be active in the community. 3 generations of families serving families. Art's Jug on Huntington Street and Saboro's Restaurant on Coffeen Street. Since 1933, Saboro's Family Restaurants, where the tradition continues.
It's not a heavy racetrack by any
We now return to the fastest hour in the North Country. This is Northern Track.
And I didn't see anybody else except Lansing Petzl that had Clay in there right retired. Here we go one more time. Decker trying down on the inside. Bob McCready looking to pick a groove as he races with Apprentice number 47 as they dance up into turn number 1 and 2. McCready looking to thread the needle. And on the bottom, Billy Decker gets the jump he was hoping for. Down on the inside, the New England Financial 91 of Billy Decker is your new race leader. Jimmy Phelps is going to try to get him back, and they'll cross the line together. Up into turn number 1, Decker with the advantage, but here comes Phelps back on the high side. Momentum working to his advantage as the McCready number 9 running that middle groove. 3 grooves to run, top, low, and middle as they bring it off the turn. Boy, McCready just doesn't have any room to fit that car in there, but he's picked someone to follow. 3 wide for the lead. Now they go on a turn 2. Quickest of this bunch may be that orange number 9. And McCready looking to thread the needle. He'll put a nose in front of Decker for the second spot. Jimmy Phelps will lead off of turn number 4, but now he's got the master of going faster right there. Boy, Bob looks tough tonight. We're watching Billy Decker on the bottom now. His car fades just a bit. McCready now completes that pass for second. What's he going to do now as he heads into turn 3? And Tim Fuller's on the move in the M1. He is up to the 4th spot on the high side. Top 4 running the berm up on top as they go up in turn number 4. The top 4 now, still 3 of them up top. Billy Decker running low. And Tim Fuller started this race in 13th. Did not qualify the thing in the heat. Ryan Bay sideways down in turn 2. He keeps it going, doesn't fall all the way to the back. We stay green. And it's the Phelps 99J, but here comes McCready. He'll dive down to the inside, but Phelps too strong off the top of the turn. Decker running in 3rd. Now the Fuller M1 takes 4th, Prentice 5th. We're going to be halfway home this time by. Boy, Bob McCready's getting down underneath Jimmy Phelps a couple of times now. Can't seem to find a way by. Now making the move on the inside of turn 2. Turn 2 is where you make money here at Brewerton. If you can get out of that corner and head into into 3 hard, you win races. McCready just headed into 3 hard. They'll come across the line together this time. And Phelps now inches back ahead by a car length as they go into turn number 1. This is where McCready's been fastest. That opens the door to the inside of the Decker number 91. Couldn't make it work as they go to 3. Jimmy Phelps has never won a big block modified event here at the D-shaped Dirt Demon. Trying to be another first-time winner here in the year 2000. They head down at turn 1. Looks like a 2-car race, and as we say that, Billy Decker goes right back on the bottom, and Tim Fuller has now swapped lines. He'll follow Decker out of turn 2. 2 Troyers, 2 Olsons right now up on top of the heap as McCready now down on the inside. They're going to have the Holsizer 96 coming up in front as now the 91 at Decker one more time takes a look on the inside of McCready. McCready's been trying to make his moves on the bottom, so that slower car in front might hurt him. Now he inches in front as they head to turn number 3. Barefoot Bob McCready is out of the lead here in Brewerton. He's going to run it up top and try to get around the slower car of Holsizer. 22 complete. And McCready takes him up off the turn as they go 3 wide as Fuller tries to get by both the Decker and the 99J of Phelps, but he's got the 96 of Holsizer right there. First one around is going to be the second place car, and it looks like it's going to be the Decker number 91. And Tim Fuller gets by now for 3rd. Ryan Bay in trouble up on the high side of turn number 2. Yellow lights come on. 23 laps complete. Ryan Bay off the pace. Reason for caution number 4.
Don't let go of that wheel. Northern Track will return right after this.
Ran into trouble.
The Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule at the Adirondack International Speedway, Beaver Falls, New York, is proud to present the Empire 100. May 4th with the rain date of May 5th. AIS 2002 season opener for late model racing, the Dealmaker Empire 100 Super Action Show with cup lights, 4 cylinders, NX Legends, street stocks, and the debut of 100 laps and heats, the Adirondack International Speedway, 346 RACE.
Right now, at FX Caprara Kia in Watertown, you can buy a brand new car loaded with options for under $10,000. Brand new Kias at used car prices. Buy new 4-door Kia Rios loaded at just $99.98. New loaded Kia Sportage 4x4s only $16,995. Or up to $3,000 cash back on select Kias. Plus, every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile long-haul warranty. Remember, brand new Kias at used car prices at FX Caprara Kia on Outer Washington and Watertown, where FX marks the spot.
And now, let's head to Brewerton Speedway for all the great racing action.
Back underway, bumper tag behind him as McCready opens up 2 car lengths. Here comes Decker off of 4. 12 laps left to go as Bob McCready looks for the first win of the 2000 season. Hard to believe September, and we're saying that, but tonight could be the night. Decker runs 2nd, Fuller in 3rd. Pat Ward has now moved up to 4th. And Fuller taking a look to the inside of Decker as McCready and Decker running the top side. Fuller staying glued to the bottom as they go up into turn number 1. Jimmy Phelps, Scott Prentice, Alan Johnson, and Chuck Bauer doing battle, and here comes Fuller for 2nd. Fuller down on the inside of Decker. Meanwhile, Alan Johnson just moved around Chuck Bauer to pick up the number 7 spot on the racetrack. Out in front, though, it's Barefoot Bob as 25 laps are now completed. And the number M1 of Fuller really getting it working on the inside, working on the Decker number 91 as they drag race down into turn number 3 as McCready pulling away right now. He wants those 2 cars behind him to duke it out. And right now they are doing just that. Tim Fuller down on the inside of Billy Decker. Meanwhile, we watch Chuck Bauer 3 wide now for the number 5 spot as he drives right through the middle. Now on the inside of Jimmy Phelps. But Bauer not taking his time now. He's making a forward push as they race off the turn. As now Fuller has gotten by the Decker car, pulls away from him, and could be reeling into McCready number 9. McCready with about a 6-car length lead now as they head to turn number 3. Lap number 28 is what we're working on right now. Bob's car looks like it may be developing just a little push through the corner as he's continuing to look for a fast way around the racetrack. Tim Fuller right down on the inside, about as low as you can go, trying to catch him. Decker running in 3rd. The 56 award is for Chuck Bauer is 5th. Alan Johnson is 6th. McCready brings it off the turn. Fuller bobbles just a tad. That opens up another car length for the Bob McCready number 9. And he slides that thing up to the top part of the racetrack. Going to come into some traffic here in just a little bit. Steve Rickett is going to look at Bob McCready and the rest of the modifieds when they come by and tell them that they've got just 5 more laps to go. A handful left as they go off into turn number 1, and now Ward's 56 battling with the number 91 of Decker for position number 3. Off the turn, Ward with a run to the inside, looking to grab the spot. McCready in heavy traffic. The Gypsum Wholesalers ride of Pat Ward, working on Billy Decker for that 3 spot. Look at McCready now, getting into traffic, and Tim Fuller's now on his back bumper. There's 4 laps to go. Off the turn, McCready keeps it on the high side. Fuller follows his tire tracks up into turn number 3 and 4. Closing in on the berth number 6. McCready drifts up. Here comes Fuller down low as they bring it off the turn. McCready by 2 car lengths. McCready trying to figure out which lane to go. Burke stays up on the high side, and there goes Fuller down on the inside part of it. McCready goes by now. Fuller will go by Burke as well. Race for the lead now. They're coming around to the parallel flags. Here's go Tim Fuller. Way down to the inside. Just 2 to go. And McCready shuts the door. He'll move it down low. Let's see how the car works down there. Drifts up just a little bit. Fuller gets a run off at turn number 2, but McCready has him by a car length as they go to 3. 3 and 4 now. McCready lets it go. This is where the car's been drifting right out to the cushion. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Some slower cars in front could play a part in this one when they get to turn 3. And Tim Fuller with a run off the high side. Clues his lead in onto McCready number 9. Let's see what they can do. 2, 3, and 4. Off the turn. Bob McCready with the advantage. He'll bring it off the turn. Win number 1 for McCready. Fuller second. Ward is third. Decker fourth. Powers fifth. He'll get the title. Yay!
Don't touch that dial. Northern Track will be right back.
At Saboro's Family Restaurants, their mission is to provide a wholesome dining experience with top-quality food and staff that wants to exceed customers' expectations. Their vision is to continue a tradition of quality family dining at a reasonable cost in a comfortable atmosphere. Saboro's Family Restaurants value their customers and continue to be active in the community. 3 generations of families serving families. Art's Jug on Huntington Street and Saboro's Restaurant on Coffeen Street. Since 1933, Saboro's Family Restaurants, where the tradition continues.
We're the name you know and trust. When you do it yourself, you can count on us in every way. Why, it's lumber and building supplies. Quality and service since 1892. We're here helping people like you. Why, it's lumber and building supplies, helping you build to be the best.
We now return to the fastest hour in the North Country. This is Northern Track.
We've had a chance to talk to Bob McCready in Victory Lane here at the D-shaped Dirt Demon. I'm sure you're going to have a nice chat with him. We're going to send it to you. Thanks very much, Shane. Hey, Bob. How you doing? Boy, that was fun. Great race. Wow. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed the end. Yeah, did you see Tim there at the end a little bit, did you, as you got in traffic? I saw him a lot at the end. You know, we took us all year to get a win on the circuit. And, I couldn't ask for a better place to win at than here. I don't care any place other in the country. This is where I'd like to win at, so I'm glad it was here. Boy, that was fun out front. We're watching it 3 wide, trying to make your way through the middle of turn 2. It was a rush. You know, you got to get it done early because all these guys are, you know, they're really good and they got a lot of good equipment today. So you got to make something happen early. If you're lucky, you do. If you're not, you know, you get whacked around a little bit, but that's part of the game. Good time to get momentum, though. Got a lot of big races coming up, right? Well, I was wondering if we were going to win one this year, so I'm tickled to death to win here, you know, in front of the best fans that we go to, as far as I'm concerned, here at Brewerton Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Barefoot Bob McCready.
When you're passionate about getting every detail right, you need windows that get every detail right. Anderson Windows. Long live the home.
Anderson's truckload sale is now in progress. Order now for the week of May 3rd delivery at your nearest White's Lumber location.
The Adirondack International Speedway in Beaver Falls, New York, in conjunction with the Dealmaker Auto Group, present the Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule for May. On May 18th, AIS 2002 season opener for open wheel racing and Nora Speed Show. We've got May 25th on Memorial Day weekend, you won't forget, with live music from Bad Company, NEMA, Winged Midgets, Dealmaker Challenge Series, 4-cylinder dwarfs, Inex Legends, or Street Stocks. Check out the Adirondack International Speedway online at www.adirondackspeedway.com.
Brewerton Speedway for all the great racing action.
The alcohol, the big drag rubber back in action. action here at the D-shaped Dirt Demon. 35 laps here tonight. Bob McCready and Chuck Bauer. The track champion Bauer, McCready, the winner of last Friday night's feature event, coming off of second place at Casey County, and then the win at Rolling Wheels, looking to hold on to that momentum. Race fans, here we go, 35 laps. It's showtime! Up into turn number one for the first time. McCready on the inside. He'll take over position number one as they motor down the back straightaway. Bauer sandwiched in between two Winged Warriors right now as they go into turn three.
And Tim Fuller's going to try to get his B&F General Machine stuff riding down underneath him. Meanwhile, behind them, Billy Decker racing with Pat Ward as they're battling now for the number 4 spot. Decker will take the position. Ward will follow him now as they head to 3.
Car to keep our eye on, the sportsman-powered machine of John Cunningham as he races in position number 9 right now. Closing in on Chuck Akulis with the high sail panel as Akulis opens up 3 car lengths.
Oh, look out. Tim Fuller just had to check up. Billy Decker introduced himself to the back bumper. He had nowhere to go. That's allowed Pat Ward a shot at 4th. As Ward now tries to get to the outside, but boy, that wind gets to him through the corners. See ya.
Watch Bob McCready work that wheel down the front straightaway. Not even touching it enough to say so, but enough to keep the wheels going straight as he closes in on the Clark number 96 going into 1.
Yeah, he's going to put him down here. He's going to waste no time in getting around Clark. No experience there in that car, so he wants to get around him as quick as possible. Here's the race for 3rd now. Billy Decker is down on the inside of Tim Fuller as they push their cars hard, heading to 3.
Watch him come through the turn side by side, working it off the corner. Decker with the advantage right now, but they've got to catch the Bauer number 99B as McCready's opened up a full straightaway.
Now they've got to tiptoe around the Clark 96 to work around him in turn number 3. And just like that, Decker and Fuller still racing for that position. Here comes Decker by now on the inside.
And Decker down on the inside, working on Fuller. He'll take over sole possession of the 3rd spot as they race their way off of turn number 4. McCready will put the Yorker number 24 down a lap as they work up into turn number 1 and 2. And McCready really having his way right now. Watch the 2 different grooves McCready's running. Up in 3 and 4, the middle groove now pushes up high, but watch your 1 and 2. He is rim riding through that turn.
Tim Fuller in trouble up high in turn number 2. And they may have clay in the right rear tire. See that thing hop now as they hit to turn number 3. Tim Fuller may have got some clay in that right rear tire. We'll watch as he comes by. Yeah, that's what it is.
Field fires up into turn number 3 and 4, and Barefoot Bob, the Winged Warrior, the master going faster, whatever you call him, calls the leader as he goes to 1.
Yep, no doubt about it. Of course, Chuck Bauer really holding his own right about now as he's sitting there in 2nd spot without a wing in the car, just a big block and a good setup as him in that number 2 spot.
Wouldn't that be something if the non-winged machine won tonight? Everybody, I think, was hedging their bets on a winged car here this evening.
I've been to a lot of Run With Your Broncs. I've never been to one yet where a winged car hasn't won.
As they race off the turn, now Billy Decker has moved it up to the top side of the speedway. He's been watching the McCready. Watch the clay fly off that right rear tire. He'll drive around Bauer and take over 2nd spot, but Bauer's staying strong on the inside.
Right about now is where Billy Decker's going to say goodbye to him now as they head into turn number 3. McCready's still in front. Look at that thing sit down when it gets into the corner. But I think Billy Decker is catching him now as they come by. Just 11 laps complete.
Decker 5 car lengths behind. John Cunningham goes around turn at number 3. The lone Mopar sitting over there by himself right now. Yellow lights are on. He's Jim Mahaney's alcohol-powered 93 Tobias chassis sitting back there in position number 7, and here comes Decker making a run on the inside of McCready, but McCready is going to keep the top as they go to 1.
And of course, also starting to run up through the field now is Tim Fuller. Look at that. Jimmy Phelps goes up the track. Tim Fuller, just like that, is racing for Pat Ward for the number 4 spot. Remember, just a couple laps ago, he went to the back of the field.
Off the turn, McCready opens up 2 car lengths. Bauer is still there for 3rd. Fuller is 4th. Ward is 5th. The work shoe sitting back there in the number 6 spot working on the Ward machine.
Well, this track's coming back to him. You can tell, too. I mean, that's a small block on alcohol, racing a big block with the sail panels. Usually, in that case, the big block's going to have a little horsepower advantage. Don't tell that to Jim Mahaney, though.
Oh, Mahaney down on the inside. He'll lean up just a little bit, but it will be the Ward machine. They'll go even terms off the corner, and now Decker starting to reel in McCready. They both throw a fish tail off of turn 4.
Oh, they're having fun right now. They got their own race going here at the front. Guarantee you, Bob McCready knows who's there. He can look over his shoulder in the corners and see that yellow 91 kind of catching him. Now he'll slide up. This may open the door to the inside for Decker.
Decker's taking the better line through turns number 3 and 4, but McCready has the preferred lane right now through turn number number 1 and 2, and as I say that, Decker is able to get a run. Let's see what he can do this time as they go to 3.
Yeah, he kind of set that right rear up high that time and wanted to set him up for the run coming off at turn number 2. But Bob McCready is just getting out of 4 a little bit better. Now Decker goes to the extreme inside. He may have a shot this time.
Off the turn, McCready's going to keep the advantage as they go up into the corner. Decker drifts right back up, actually turned back up the speedway. Makes a run off the turn. He's actually diamonding the corner. Watch it more so in turn number 1, hugging the inside groove. First one around, Jim Burke's your leader.
And right now, McCready's in the car concentrating on running the line. It's like, you're quicker, you've got the line, make this guy pass you, don't make a mistake, don't get out of your groove.
Halfway home this time by 18 down, 17 left to fly as the McCready 9 still holding off the Decker 91. They'll go by Mark Yorker into 3.
Yeah, if that lap car, Jim Burke, wouldn't have been in that position, Decker would have had obviously a better chance at this point. But, you know, slower cars down the inside, that's where you go. But that's what happens when you run the bottom sometimes and you get in the track.
And this one isn't over. Decker's staying in his own little rhythm as well, trying to stay smooth. He knows what he has to do to get up and race with the McCready number 9. Thomas in the 60 running the same line as Decker as they go into 1.
15 laps to go. Now he'll work around Thomas. You can see with clear racetrack, Billy Decker has now closed the gap to about a car length and a half now, and they work to turn number 3. McCready continuing to run that same line, let that right rear kind of drift up to 3 and 4. Now he'll run the top up here at turn number 1 and really rip that clay up. Won't be bobbled that time.
And there goes Decker as he takes the lead off the turn. Let's see how long he can hold it, though. McCready right there is Decker trying to drift up in front of him just like a sprinter, trying to take that away with a slide job. All across the line, McCready by a nose.
Boy, he got right back at it. He can't keep Bob McCready down for very long. Now, here's typical Brewerton racing. You got 1 leader on the back stretch, different leader on the front stretch. Now, watch McCready put that right rear up there, glue his foot to the floor. I think we're going to have one of those photo finishes tonight.
Oh, let's hope so as they go off the turn. Decker, he's behind the Phelps 99J, but he shuts the door on McCready. First one into 3. It's going to be McCready as he got into a little bit of contact with the 99J of Phelps.
Yeah, I don't think Decker knew if he was clear to come up or not, and so he kind of waited and ended up having some contact with Jimmy Phelps, and Bob McCready now has the lead back.
And this is where this race is going to be won now in traffic, and McCready with the advantage as they race through the turn. Decker still right there on the inside, but it's going to be McCready bringing him across the stripe on lap number 25 as Decker follows in his tire tracks. Once they get through traffic, Decker's been able to make a challenge, now closing in on the Pat Ward number 3C, and Ward is your 4th place car.
Actually 5th place, because we got Bauer back in 3rd, you got Tim Fuller in 4th, Jim Mahaney in 5th, actually 6th place, but yeah, they're lapping them in wholesale fashion at this point. Just 8 laps to go as they come around this time. There's McCready, they'll let that thing drift up. He's run that same line the whole race, so they'll keep this a little higher this time. Now let's watch. Oh, he's going to go to the bottom now and 1.
And he had to that time. That's where Decker's been making his move, and Decker on the high side. He said, all right, Bob, I'll try the top. As they go to 3 and 4, and now Decker right there as Yorker drifts up. Oh, McCready right there with him as they come across the stripe.
Boy, I thought for sure that wasn't going to work for Bob McCready that time, but then Mark Yorker came up the racetrack, and that kind of worked to his advantage. Now he's going to go back to his high line here through 3 and 4. Decker's going to go as low as he can, trying to make that thing work. Now the thing is, clean racetrack, where's Bob go? You guessed it, right back to the top.
And Decker wants him to go up there. He's been able to make his move through the middle, the lower portion of the speedway. Now closing in on Jim Mahaney. Mahaney said they're going to lap me tonight. Let's see if they can do it as we've got 5 to go.
Yeah, they may just very well do that. Mahaney is your 5th place car at this point. Now here's Decker. Better run down on the bottom, but McCready using that top side, able to get momentum. Now we'll see what happens. Now Mahaney, experienced driver, he's going to stick right to the bottom, so McCready's in the preferred line here on the front stretch.
And he works the R's up into turn number 1 and 2. Decker stays right there. He tries on the inside as they race off the turn, but he's going to have to follow McCready into turn number 3 and 4 as they go nose to tail through the turn.
Coming down, 3 laps now to go here. McCready and Decker, they're the show. They're coming up on the 4th place car of Tim Fuller. Now working, that's 4th place car of Fuller now as they work now into turn number 3.
As they go up into the turn, McCready on the high side. Decker still right there. A pair wants to do this time, and McCready still with the top. Here comes Decker one more time, trying to inch up ahead. McCready with the run off the top.
Boy, this is a heck of a race here. Having all kinds of fun here now as Billy Decker was working the inside of barefoot Bob McCready. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go.
Last chance to dance off of turn number 1 and 2. Bob McCready with the advantage as Billy Decker right there. We thought the top 3 cars might be the wings. Well, this is how they're going to run them. Off of turn number 4.
Here they come down the line, and they're going to be close. But oh,
bottom. Wow.
Stay right where you are. Northern Track will be right back.
The Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule at the Adirondack International Speedway, Beaver Falls, New York, is proud to present the Empire 100. May 4th with the rain date of May 5th. AIS 2002 season opener for late model racing, the Dealmaker Empire 100 Super Action Show with cup lights, 4 cylinders, NX Legends, street stocks, and the debut of 100 laps and heats. The Adirondack International Speedway, 346 RACE.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
It's time to change radio stations.
Go ahead. Give us the finger.
Bob and Tom in the morning. Real rock all day on Real Rock 100.7.
Cut. Come on, guys. This time a little more sexy. Think women.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Tom.
Hey, Tom. Nice.
Give him the finger, baby.
Bob and Tom in the mornings. Real rock all day on Real Rock 100.7.
We now return to the fastest hour in the North Country. This is Northern Track.
Big old smile on his face. He's going to go over and shake the hand of Billy Decker. Outside of that one, what'd you say there? I can't even breathe. He killed me out there. Was that fun, Billy? I'll tell you what, that's the most fun I've had at Brewerton in a long time. I'll tell you what, I love racing with Barefoot Bob. And we have a lot of fun racing together. That was some neat race right there, I'll tell you. Boy, you were doing everything you could to catch him. You got the one time over there in turn 3. You kind of got caught behind a car, and you were watching you out there. You thought about coming up, but you knew Bob was there, didn't you? Yeah, I certainly did. You know, but that's the nice thing about racing with Bob. You know, he's real track weary, and he'll leave you a lane, you know, to not get you in trouble. I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what was really getting it on there. Boy, I got to tell you, this guy's breathing hard down here. That's work, isn't it?
Well, I ain't no spring chicken either, you know. This cat here is a young boy. He's in good shape, but he killed me out there, I'll tell you.
Boy, that's Brewerton racing right there at its finest. He'd run the bottom. He'd kind of get you a little bit there out of 2, but then you'd get the run out of 4, and boy, I guess you guys crossed the line a whole bunch of times, just like you did right there at the end.
You know, you can only do that with a guy like Billy. It's there's about 4 or 5 guys that run here every week that you can do that with. That's why you have some great races, and you really got to put your life in the guy's hand with some of the moves we were doing up there. And Billy's the man, you know. I can trust him, and that's the way, you know, win, lose, or draw, it was a heck of a race. I hope the fans enjoyed it.
Boy, I think they did, too. Now, one thing, we'll go around here, Bob, so he can see us. We talked during the week. I gave you a call up there at the shop, and we were talking to Bob during the week. The big thing that he said, and I know that he's going to echo at this point, is you said you were going to come here tonight and have fun.
We did. I don't know if that's fun yet. I'll know later on if I can get my breath and see if I can see straight again.
Did you know you won when you came across the line?
No, I had no idea.
No, but that was fun. Nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Bob McCready, tonight's feature winner. 2 in a row at the D-shaped Dirt Demon. The winning 50-50 ticket number, we're going to draw a bunch here, 116.
At Saboro's Family Restaurants, their mission is to provide a wholesome dining experience with top-quality food and staff that wants to exceed customers' expectations. Their vision is to continue a tradition of quality family dining at a reasonable cost in a comfortable atmosphere. Saboro's Family Restaurants value their customers and continue to be active in the community. 3 generations of families serving families. Art's Jug on Huntington Street and Saboro's Restaurant on Coffeen Street. Since 1933, Saboro's Family Restaurants, where the tradition continues.
We're the name you know and trust. When you do it yourself, you can count on us in every way. Why, it's lumber and building supplies. Quality and service since 1892. We're here helping people like you. Why, it's lumber and building supplies, helping you build to be the best.
Right now, at FX Caprera Kia in Watertown, you can buy a brand new car loaded with options for under $10,000. Brand new Kias at used car prices. Buy new 4-door Kia Rios loaded at just $99.98. New loaded Kia Sportage 4x4s only $16,995. Or up to $3,000 cash back on select Kias. Plus, every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile long-haul warranty. Remember, brand new Kias at used car prices at FX Caprera Kia on Outer Washington and Watertown, where FX marks the spot.
And now, let's head to Utica Rome Speedway for all the great racing action.
Oh, yeah. 20 laps. ELS Super Sprint. Who's it going to be? How's it going to be done? Keep your eye on that 32 of Justin Barger and the 41 of Mike Lauderborn. Quick in their heat races. Doug Emery looked pretty good as well. As the field ready to rock it off at turn number 4. We are underway. Up into turn number 1 and 2 for the very first time as they go down the back straightaway. We've got a car up off the top of the speedway. That's the number 75K of Rakowski as they go up into turn number 3 and 4. Lauderborn looking for the lead underneath the Lido number 73. He'll have the spot as they work their way down into turn number 1. Miller running back there in third in the number 74. Dummigan riding in the 4th spot in the number 9. The 23 of Eric Robinson got a little bit out of shape. That'll cost him a spot as Emery gets by off of turn number 2. Field continues on and down into 3 and 4. Race leader is now Mike Lauderborn. He'll shoot by and he'll open up a dozen on the Lido number 73 as they go into turn number 1 and 2. Off the corner, Mike Miller's number 74 riding back there in position number 3 as the Dummigan number 9 sitting back there in 4th, but not anymore. He'll take the 3rd spot away from the Miller 74. Field brings it off the turn. Lauderborn stretching out that piece of real estate now over the Lido number 73 as they rock it up into turn number 1. The 9 of Dummigan sitting there for 3rd. He'll take a look to the inside of the number 73 of John Lido as they go down the back straightaway. They'll clear the Harrigan number 45 as he was a slower car pacing his way through turn number 3 and 4. We will have 4 laps complete that time by, and Lauderborn is on cruise control. Dummigan gets by for the 2nd spot around the Lido number 73 as they go to turn number 2. Miller running in 4th. Hart is 5th. Emery is 6th. Eli sits in 7th. Aaron Crocker is 8th. Justin Barger rides in 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is the Eric Robinson, number 23. Lauderborn takes it up into the turn. He puts the Y2K of Curtis Bradshaw down a lap as Dummigan about 15 car lengths behind. Actually, let's make it a full straightaway at this point as he tries to reel in the high-flying Mike Lauderborn. The 73 of John Lido running back there in the 3rd position as the 74 of Miller sitting back in 4th, trying to reel him in as they race up into turn at number 2. It's all Mike Lauderborn putting the number 18 of Frank Longo down 11. He is just blistering this Utica Speedway as he is working his way through traffic with the greatest of ease. Kind of like a hot knife through butter at this point as he works his way off of turn number 4. He's got the number 3 in front of him, but not anymore as Lauderborn clears him on the high side as they race off of turn number 2. The Harrington number 45's headed off. He'll pull it into the infield as Lauderborn continues on down the back straightaway. Dummigan now entering the same traffic Lauderborn had to contend, but Lauderborn pulling away right now and opening up that lead even more as they race up into turn number 1. Your leader just ticked off lap number 8 as he rides up on the high side of turn number 2. He'll set it up and shoot it like an arrow down the back straightaway as he's got the power down to the ground with that number 41. Dummigan still there for position number 2 as we've got a car around. Yellow lights are on. When they get to that orange cone on the backstretch, they'll fire. We are underway. Lauderborn didn't waste any time dropping the hammer as they go up into turn number 3 and 4. Lauderborn's going to bring the field down the front straightaway as everybody looking for a place to race behind him as the number 9 of Dummigan right now feeling the pressure from the number 73 of John Lido as they race off at turn number 2. Lido right there for the 2nd spot, or the 3rd spot, trying to reel in the Dummigan number 9 as they race into turn number 3 and 4. Behind them, everybody's racing for a place as they go up into the turn. The Lauderborn 41 on cruise control right now as he has opened up a full straightaway lead in just 1 lap over the Dummigan number 9. Lido sitting back there in the 3rd spot. Mike Miller running back in position number 4. The Hart number 21H riding back in the 5th position as the number 32B of Justin Barger sitting back there in position number 6. Lido trying to reel in Dummigan as Dummigan has cleared traffic, but he's still a long ways behind the number 41 of Lauderborn as we are at the halfway point. We've got George Eli, high, wide, and hands him off at turn number 2, but everybody continues on as Lauderborn still continues to lead by a full straightaway over the number 9 of Dummigan. Dummigan trying to keep it high on the speedway, trying to keep the momentum, and he looks like he may be cutting into the Lauderborn number 41 lead. Dummigan might be reeling him in as we've got one off the top side of turn number 2. That's the Darrell Bragman number 3 slowing over on the turn as he brings it back out onto the speedway and continues on. As they went down into turn number 1, the Lauderborn, number 41, still on cruise control, but Brian Dummigan is closing in. Dummigan starting to reel in your race leader off of corner number 4. That full straightaway lead is now only 12 car lengths as they go into turn number 1. Dummigan, he's got the momentum moving. Here comes Lauterborn on the high side. He'll clear the Bragman number 3 as they go down into turn number 3 and 4. And Dummigan has got him closing in once again. He's within 8 car lengths now as they race off of turn number 4. Dummigan on the inside as Lauterborn right there. And now an 8 car length advantage as Dummigan reels in the number 41 of Mike Lauterborn. Off the turn, Dummigan with a head of steam off of turn number 2, starting to make a race of it. Lauterborn's number 41. That lead shrink to a 4-car lead as they race through turn number 3 and 4. Eric Robinson down a lap. Lauterborn clears them. Dummigan right there as they go up into the turn. Brian Dummigan still right there for position number 2, trying to get by. Here he comes off of turn number 2. Dummigan closing right in within 2 car lengths as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Dummigan's going to dive down to the inside. Lauterborn rims right. Slide job. It works. It's going to be Dummigan at the line as they come across. Lauterborn still right there as Lauterborn goes back down low. Can't make it work as Brian Dummigan takes the lead off of turn number 2. Backstretch they run. Brian Dummigan pulling away. He's opened up 8 car lengths right now as they go into 3 and 4. Now here comes Lauterborn one more time into the number 41. He's trying to reel the Dummigan number 9 back in. 17 down, 3 to go. That time by. And now heavy traffic. Your leader's got to pick his lane. Had to get on the brakes. That took away some of the momentum. But now he's got cars in front of him. He tries to clear the Wickman number 90. He'll do so as Lauterborn still right there with him. Off of turn number 4. We've got 2 to go. Oh, we've got cars right here on the front straightaway. Dave Wickham hitting the wall and going over. Yellow lights are on.
Your local source for racing action in the North Country, Northern Track, is brought to you in part by
Carvel Ice Cream,
Z-Bar Tidy Car,
White's Lumber and Building Supply,
Arts Jug, FX Caprera Car Companies. For all your graphics needs, it's Baker Graphics on Route 37 in Watertown. Call 779-7446.
For great service, it's Black River Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning on Tilden Street in Watertown. 788-7669.
We now return to the fastest hour in the North Country. This is Northern Track.
Time, 2 laps left to do for the ELS Super Sprints. Here we go, off the turn. Lauterborn fires. Miller feeling the pressure from the 73 of Lido. Lido took a look to the inside, nothing there. Justin Barker running in 4th off the turn, back under full song as they sling up into turn at number 1. Lauterborn opening up 8 car lengths on the 74 of Miller as they ride off of turn number 2. Backstretch they run. Miller starting to close the gap once again as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We're going to have 1 to go this time by. Mike Lauterborn brings it off at turn number 4 for the final time as the number 74 of Mike Miller right there with him. John Lido sitting in 3rd off of turn number 2. We've got a battle brewing now for the lead as the 74 of Miller. 2 left-hand turns to try and get by the Lauterborn 41. Closing in within 2 car lengths off of corner number 4. Mike Lauterborn will pick up the win. Miller will cross in 2nd. 3rd will be Lido.
Don't let go of that wheel. Northern Track will return right after this.
Red Hot savings and red hot prices right now. During our Red Hot Clear the Lot sales event at all 6 FX Caprera locations. New Cavaliers starting at $12,495. New S10 starting at $10,639. New Neons from $10,505. New Dodge Ram 1500 from $17,495. Red Hot savings right now during our Red Hot Clear the Lot sales event at all 6 FX Caprera locations in Pulaski, Alexandria Bay, Carthage, and 3 locations in Watertown, including the Salmon Run Mall. FX marks the spot.
The Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule at the Adirondack International Speedway, Beaver Falls, New York, is proud to present the Empire 100, May 4th with the rain date of May 5th. AIS 2002 season opener for late model racing, the Dealmaker Empire 100 Super Action Show with cup lights, 4 cylinders, NX Legends, street stocks, and the debut of 100 laps and heats, the Adirondack International Speedway, 346 RACE.
This week's edition of Northern Track is brought to you in part by
Carvel Ice Cream,
Z-Bar Tidy Car, White's Lumber and Building Supply.
For great food, it's Arts Jug on Huntington Street in Watertown. Call 782-9764 today.
For the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and vans, see FX Caprera Car Companies. Call them today at 782-3111. For all your graphics needs, it's Baker Graphics on Route 37 in Watertown. Call 779-7446. For great service, it's Black River Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning on Tilden Street in Watertown. 788-7669. We now return to the fastest hour in the North Country. This is Northern Track.
We've got 30 laps to find out, ladies and gentlemen. The final points race for the Mighty Modifieds here at Utica, Rome. Bringing them up into turn number 3 and 4. Rich Price in the 23P and the number 34G of Mike Gillette. Race fans, it's showtime! Gillette takes him off the turn for the first time as they motor down the back straightaway. John Ramsey in the number 25R looking for the second spot. Underneath the 23P of Rich Price, he'll have it as they go into turn number 3 and 4. The Hulsizer, number 89, he rides in fourth. Ted Lamb right there in the 5th spot. Gus Schmidt running in 6th, followed by Jimmy Smith in 7th. The 24 of Mark Schoonover 8th. Hotshoe Holmes is 9th. John Barker rounding out the top 10. Holmes on the move as he works underneath the Phelps number 99 as they race down into turn number 3 and 4. Holmes needs to work on traffic right now, as does the Michaels, number 31. 4.6 points separate them coming into tonight. So it's going to be a matter of only a couple of positions where they finish that will determine the track championship. Your race leader right now is the Gillette number 34G. He's got the 25R. Ramsey right there in position number 2 as racing Jason Barney and Mitch Gibbs battle with the 31 of J.J. Michaels. Outshoes to the inside of the number 89 of Hulsizer. He's looking to grab position number 5 as they come across the line. He'll do so in the wrong position for Jet standing number 82 off the turn. Jeremy Smith, good run going right there in position number 7. Parker is 8th, Phelps is 9th, and the 24 of Schoonover rounds out the top 10. J.J. Michaels, he's biding his time right now early on in this race as he works his way off of turn number 4. He's back in about the 15th position, battling with the 77X of Dale Plank and the number 12A out of James Johnson. Off into turn number 4. We've got a car around. Yellow lights are on.
Wow, good job, boy. See those hills are right there. There's 2 cars. I'm watching them right now.
Jack Johnson working his way through the field.
Yep.
That number 12A, he is on the inside of row number 5. Mitch Gibbs is running in 10th. Here we go. Green flags are out, and away we go. Hotshoe is looking to open up this lead as they go into turn number 1 and 2. All of the 3 wide around the Lamb. Number 82 goes Gillette's 34G, the 25R Ramsey, and here comes J.J. Michaels. And J.J.'s on the horse and riding fast into turn number 3 and 4. He's looking to get by the 82 of Lamb for position number 4 as J.J. swings it low down on the inside of the 25R. Ramsey as they battle for position. J.J. looking to get by, but he can't make it work right now as Ted Lamb keeps position number 3. Michaels takes 4th from the 25R of Ramsey. 5th spot on the grid right now belongs to the 25R Ramsey, and J.J. is working towards the front, trying to get underneath the L82 of Lamb as they come across the stripe. Gillette right there as Jason Barney making his way up into the front. Barney right now on the high side of Jen Johnson as they go 3 wide off the turn, and J.J. is up to position number 3. Jason Barney is slowed on the back straightaway. Yellow lights are on. Hotshoe Holmes and the 31 J.J. Michaels, Mike Gillette running back there in position number 3. Jack Johnson might be the spoiler in this one, in that number 12A. Let's keep your eye on him. Here we go, race fans, off of turn number 4. Green Ghost Stick is back out. We're underway. Up into turn number 1 and 2. J.J. Michaels looking for the lead. They'll go side by side down the back straightaway. Top two cars going into the turn together. Hot Shoes with the advantage right now. J.J. works the top side of the speedway. Behind them, everybody looking for a groove as Holmes brings it across the stripe by a quarter of a nose as they go into turn number 1. J.J. running the high side, and J.J. Michaels right there by Hot Shoes comes back, and here comes Jack Johnson. He may be the spoiler as they go over to turn number 3 and 4. Mitch Gibbs, he'll grab position number 5 from the 30 of Gus Schmidt. The heavy hauler back up on the top side as Holmes brings it across the line. Jumpin' Jack is now up to the 3rd position as they go up into turn number 1 and 2. Off the corner, it's the Hot Shoes, 82, followed by the 31 of Michaels. And Jumpin' Jack is closing in on the top 2. Teddy Lamb is running in 3rd. The 30 of Gus Schmidt, he rides back there in position number 5 as they race off the corner. 6th position is the Gibbs number 2G. 7 is the number 77X of Dale Plank. 8th spot belongs to the number 34G of Gillette. Ramsey is 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is the heavy hauler Gus Schmidt. Jumpin' Jack closing in on J.J. Michaels and Ronnie Hot Shoe Holmes. Jack Johnson works the top side of the speedway, swinging it off the turn. He's within a car and a half length in the width number 12A, up into turn number 1 and 2. Jumpin' Jack, he works the high side, has to back off that time as Michaels had the run off of quarter number 2 as they race down into turn number 3 and 4. Jack Johnson, one more time, working on the 31 of Michaels. Points mean nothing to him. He wants the win. Off the turn, Jumpin' Jack right there with the Michaels number 31. Top 3 cars right together. Teddy Lamb watching in 4th. Gus Schmidt sits in 5th. 6th position belongs to the 2G of Mitch Gibbs. 7th is Dale Plank. John Ramsey is 8th. Tim Clements is now 9th. Gillette rounds out the top 10. Off on corner number 4, Jumpin' Jack right there still with the 31 of Michaels as they go into turn number 1 and 2. Michaels holding on to the low side. Here comes Jumpin' Jack as they race off the turn. Down the back straightaway they run. As the number 31 of J.J. Michaels. He knows Jack Johnson's there. He knows he has to race Holmes. And they're catching Hot Shoes. Up corner number 4, Jumpin' Jack one more time on the high side. And he'll dive in the front straightaway. Down low, he looks to get by the Michaels 31 as they go into turn number 2. Back stretch they run now. Hot Shoes with 2 car lights. Up in the number 31 of J.J. Michaels. As Jack Johnson right there. And Jumpin' Jack's driving it in just a little deeper. Jack Johnson. Anybody here second? J.J. Michaels breaks. The Michaels 31. Oh my, a tough break for Michaels. Yellow lights are on. The suspension on the 31 has broke here in turn number 4.
Don't let go of that wheel. Northern Track will return right after this.
The Adirondack International Speedway in Beaver Falls, New York, in conjunction with the Dealmaker Auto Group, present the Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule for May. On May 18th, AIS 2002 season opener for open wheel racing and Nora Speed Show. We've got May 25th on Memorial Day weekend, you won't forget, with live music from Bad Company, NEMA, Winged Midgets, Dealmaker Challenge Series, 4-cylinder dwarfs, Enix Legends, or Street Stocks. Check out the Adirondack International Speedway online at www.adirondackspeedway.com.
Right now, at FX Caprera Kia in Watertown, you can buy a brand new car loaded with options for under $10,000. Brand new Kias at used car prices. Buy new 4-door Kia Rios loaded at just $99.98. New loaded Kia Sportage 4x4s only $16,995. Or up to $3,000 cash back on select Kias. Plus, every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile long-haul warranty. Remember, brand new Kias at used car prices at FX Caprera Kia on Outer Washington and Watertown, where FX marks the spot.
And now, let's head to Utica Rome Speedway for all the great racing action.
Tim Clements is 8th, Billy Wilcox 9th, rounding up the top 10, Mike Gillette. Here we go, race fans. 18 are in, 12 to do. Here comes Plank on the high side. The Naturals got it wound up tight as they work off the turn. We've got David Town spinning around in turn number 1. As the field rockets up into the turn, the yellow lights are going to come on. This 30-lap dance ready to do battle one more time as Ronnie Holmes looking to hold on for the win and a Modified Track Championship. The number 12A of Jack Johnson. Boy, wouldn't this be neat to see him back in victory lane at Utica. His home set's a real slow pace off the turn. He'll fire now as the field comes with him. As Jack Johnson feeling the pressure now from Dale Plank as they go up into turn number 1 and 2. Plank with a run on the high side. The Natural will take over the second spot. Here comes Gibbs and Clement as they charge by the number L82 of Teddy Lamb. And here comes Plank. Plank running on the high side as they break off the turn. High Shoes with the advantage by 2 car lengths over the Natural as they go up into the turn. Jack Johnson's number 12A running in third. The 2G of Mitch Gibbs sits in fourth. Ted Lamb is fifth. Clemens is sixth. Ramsey is seventh. Phelps Watson, though, as they go into turn number 3 and 4. The Natural on the high side, wound up tight, looking for a second win on the weekend as they bring it across the stripe. As Holmes stays on the top spot as they go into turn number 1 and 2. But here comes Plank. Dale Plank will take the lead off of turn number 2. The Natural drives by, going up into the turn. But Hot Shoes, he don't want any of that. He wants to stay up on top of the heap right now. He'll bring it off of corner number 4, running in position number 2 as the number 12A Jack Johnson tries to move him down to position number 3. Gibbs sits in fourth. Fifth is Ted Lamb. Sixth position is the number 1 Tim Clements as they motor down the back straightaway. Plank is opening up an advantage of about 6 car lengths right now as they go up into turn number 3 and 4. Now Jack Johnson on the high side looking to make that work one more time as he closes in on the Holmes number 82 as they race down into turn at number 1. Plank still looking for his first Utica win of the season. Sitting in pretty good shape as Jack Johnson takes second from Hot Shoes as they go to turn number 3. Jack Johnson now closing in on the Natural Dale Plank. Let's see what happens now. Ronnie Holmes sitting back there in third. Holmes, he knows JJ's out of the race. All he has to do is finish now as they go up into turn number 1. As the Plank 77X and the 12A of Jumpin' Jack Johnson. They're close as they race down to that straightaway. Plank by about 4 car lengths, but here comes Jumpin' Jack. Jack Johnson drives in deep through turn number 3 and 4. Plank still on top of the heap right now as Jumpin' Jack closes within 3 car lengths as they go up into turn number 1 and 2. We've got a handful left off the turn as Jack Johnson breaks it off the turn number 2 area. Plank now opens up 5 car lengths. They pulled away from the 82 of Ronnie Hot Shoe Holmes as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Top 2 cars both running on the high side as Plank opens up 4 now as they go into turn number 1. Jumpin' Jack still right there with them though as they race through corner number 2. Plank on the high side. Jack Johnson running the middle to high groove right now as they battle down into turn number 3 and 4. As they work into the turn, Hot Shoe Holmes still sitting in third. Mitch Gibbs sits in fourth. The L82 of Ted Lamb rides in fifth. Roger Combs is sixth. Tim Clemens is seventh. The 19W of Wilcox is eighth. Gillette is ninth. As Jack Johnson almost had the Plank 77X through turn number 1 that time. As they race down into turn number 3 and 4. Jack Johnson driving in a little bit deeper. Dale Plank, we're riding on the top side. As they race off the turn, we've got yellow on the speedway. Yellow lights are on. Joe Slaviak's number 20. Slowing in turn number 2. Yellow lights are on. Jumpin' Jack sitting in second. Holmes is third. Gibbs is fourth. Lamb is fifth. Here we go, race fans. 2 laps to do. Off the turn, back underway. As Gibbs now is going to try the high side of the Hot Shoes 82. Jumpin' Jack works the low side as Gibbs takes over the third spot from Holmes as they battle down into turn number 3 and 4. Let's see if Jumpin' Jack's got anything for the Natural as Gibbs and the Hot Shoes 82 battle it out. Off the turn, race fans, we've got 1 to go. Final time around. The Natural, Dale Plank, up into turn number 1 and 2. Jack Johnson closing in. Hot Shoes bobbles a bit, running in fourth as they race down the back straightaway. Plank into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Dale Plank by 4 car lengths. Jumpin' Jack closing the gap. Off the turn, the Natural. Dale Plank picks up the win. Johnson is second. Gibbs is third. Hot Shoes.
Don't touch that dial. Northern Track will be right back.
The Dealmaker Challenge Series 2002 racing schedule at the Adirondack International Speedway, Beaver Falls, New York, is proud to present the Empire 100. May 4th with the rain date of May 5th. AIS 2002 season opener for late model racing, the Dealmaker Empire 100 Super Action Show with cup lights, 4 cylinders, NX Legends, street stocks, and the debut of 100 laps and heats. The Adirondack International Speedway, 346 RACE.